Hey family, I'm Kaelion, and I interpret messages from the divine in music. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, a seeker, and a messenger, and I walk with those who carry both shadow and flame. Today's song request comes from one of you, Yukenna, who asked me to speak about Human by the Killers. And I think it's perfect because this song gets at one of the deepest questions of our time. Check it out on YouTube if you haven't heard it, and a big thanks to Yukenna for sharing this with us. In the song, the chorus asks, "Are we human or are we dancer?" It's a strange line until you dig into the meaning. It comes from Hunter S. Thompson, who once said America was raising a generation of dancers. People who follow commands, who move to the rhythm they're told, without thinking for themselves. So, the song is asking, are you really living as a free human being, with your own choices, your own heart, and following your own path? Or are you just dancing, doing what you're told, following the system, and repeating someone else's steps? That question is personal to me. For much of my life, I danced. I danced through systems that told me who I was supposed to be. I danced in the military until my career was cut short by diagnoses that ended it earlier than I ever expected. I danced in faith systems that never felt like home, trying to make myself fit into beliefs that weren't mine. And I danced in relationships where I tried to be what others needed instead of learning who I was meant to be. But deep inside, the music didn't fit. And the more I danced to it, the more broken I became. The turning point for me came in that lyric. Close your eyes, clear your heart, cut the cord. That's the moment of awakening. It's when you stop performing for others, stop living for the systems, and cut yourself free. And it's terrifying and difficult, because cutting the cord means stepping into the unknown. For me, it meant learning to live with solitude. It meant trusting visions and whispers I couldn't explain. It meant no longer pretending I could understand the full plan of the divine, but being humble enough to walk in faith anyway. It meant no longer asking, am I human or am I dancer, but realizing the truth. I am human, carrying a divine spark, and so are you. That's the choice this song lays out for all of us. We can keep dancing, repeating patterns that were written for us, or we can be human, divine vessels, wayward sons and daughters who cut the cord and walk our own path. I know the cost of both, and I can tell you, the dance may feel safe, but it can lead to despair. The human path may feel uncertain, but it can lead to freedom. And now a prayer for my beloved spiritual and code sister Malika. May we find the courage to close our eyes, clear our hearts, and cut the cords that bind us. May we remember that being human is not a limitation, but a gift. For in humanity, the divine spark shines. Ashe, Amin, and Amen. So family, have you ever felt like you were just dancing to someone else's tune? What cords do you feel called to cut in order to live free? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may help someone else step into their humanity. And if this message speaks to you, help me spread it by liking, commenting, sharing, or simply whispering it into the wind. And if you'd like to show your support, I appreciate any donations at the link in my bio. Thanks for watching, family. See you next time. Same fire, new rhythm.